Turfly has been sold and supplied commercially for protection against driving and falling snow for railway points since 2005, mostly under the brand name of Snow Protect. More than 1,500 installations in total have been completed. This protection consists of brushes mounted along the rails, covering the moving sole plates or moving junctions of the points. This protection is equally good for sand and snow, and also provides protection against ice buildup and other issues. The product has no moving parts.
We have had the opportunity to come into this historical ground of the development center for military aircrafts, and we are located in Bromma, close to Stockholm, and making use of the facility which is available still in Sweden.
So this is the old low-speed wind tunnel LT1 of the Aeronautical Research Institute of Sweden. It's 3.6 meters in diameter and has a top speed of almost 90 meters per second, which we don't need in this case, but we're very fortunate that we can fit a full-scale model and also use the real hardware and at the correct speed. So we've done visualizations with different methods.
Stark's Vindtunneler very kindly helped us to demonstrate in scientific terms what really happens when the ingenious Turfly product is used. This is an interesting facility, which was central to the development of Swedish military aircraft and vehicles, a high-tech hub in the heart of Stockholm. We have verified the function and visualized what makes the brush work as it does, and we have amassed knowledge which will help us to develop the product for new applications. The tests were carried out at various wind speeds, from 5 to 20 meters per second, and also using different wind directions. The excellent function of the brushes has been verified. The brush creates a zone of turbulent shelter with a considerably lower wind speed behind the brush. The wind flow is lifted considerably while maintaining the airspeed and lamellar flow, which means that snow and sand are carried further on and follow the unbroken, lifted airflow. The wind is lifted to such an extent that it actually passes the entire track width. A very clear bubble is formed over the entire rail section, protecting it and preventing unwanted material remaining in the zone between or just beyond the rails. A thin yarn on a magic wand shows how the entire bubble created by the brush generally creates shelter, i.e. very low energy content in the wind, but with a higher atmospheric pressure than up in the lamellar flow. This effect is what causes the airflow to lift and pass the track. There is an enormous difference with and without brushes. The function is maintained well, even with relatively large openings in the assembly. Gaps of up to approximately 250 to 300 millimeters are acceptable. However, all gaps have an adverse effect on energy savings. The maximum possible energy savings are achieved by installing the equipment as comprehensively as possible, with no large gaps or openings. These brushes have proven to result in significant energy savings, providing opportunities for up to 75% savings for installations exposed to wind. Wind pressure against the rails is minimalized by means of the brush function, allowing applied heat to remain in the area for which it is intended. In the case of applications where energy savings are of no interest, the lifting functions of the brush can be optimized by installing it without the downward facing sealing brush. This is an option when dealing with sand and dust, such as in desert installations, where the upper brush facing upwards is often used on its own. Installing Turfly can help you minimize maintenance and save energy. This is an environmental investment which can save on operating costs, increase accessibility, and enhance safety for your track facilities.